So let's take a look at some of the array tool enhancements in Update 8. So the Place Array option has been added to several new components, including floor drains and roof drains. New placement methods have also been added, so these include the ability to select an element such as a space, ceiling grids, freeforms, and slabs. So I'm going to place diffusers using a referenced ceiling grid, but this could also be done with floor drains and a slab. So I'll start by selecting the diffuser tool. I'll then select the diffuser I would like to place. Then on the placement options, I will toggle on Place an Array. This shows the array placement options. There are several placement methods. I'm going to use Select Element. I will also select a manual placement so that I can select the grid intersection from the ceiling. Center Out would center the array on the element. I want to make sure my placement option is at a corner of the diffuser, again so that I can snap to the intersection of the ceiling grid. The placement height will be set by the element, in this case the ceiling, so the base offset would be offset from this element, so I will leave it at 0. Perimeter setback is not needed, so I will set it to 0. Then I will set the row spacing and the column spacing. Now I also need to set the number of rows and number of columns. You actually need to be sure this is correct for the ceiling spacing and the ceiling selected. If you define too many rows or columns, the spacing will actually automatically be adjusted to fit the number of rows or columns on the element selected. So now I will select the ceiling, select the grid intersection for the start of the array, then define the rotation of the entire array. Note that it does adjust the array so that there are no diffusers outside of the ceiling I selected. And if a diffuser needs to be adjusted after placement, you can simply move it. For the next space, I will use the same settings, except that I will change the placement point based on where I want to start the array. And I will change the number of columns for the slightly larger space. Again, select the ceiling, select my intersection point, select the rotation, and the diffusers are placed.
If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. If you want to see more such series, consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you, and see you next time.